Official, and in today's video I'm going to do a clean install of Windows 11 Pro on my Asus Scar 60 over here. Basically what had happened was that when I upgraded this laptop, originally I used to have that Asus FX503VD, so I just cloned the SSD of that laptop to this one, and it went along for around 8 months now, 6 to 8 months approximately. But the issue that I'm getting is now is that I am unable to update further in the Windows because the SSD that was cloned from a previous laptop that used to have the United Kingdom version of the language in the Windows, which now has been depreciated by Windows. So I tried multiple fixes, multiple things, but finally nothing worked, and now the last resort is to nuke everything and go for a fresh install. So that's what I'm going to do, and here I'm going to show you how you can perform a fresh install while uh, getting the option to select which Windows version you need to install, because as you know, this laptop comes with Windows 11 Home, which I have like upgrade to Windows 11 Pro, but if I go for a fresh install, it will again automatically install Home version. So see what we have to do. So first of all, I have got Rufus over here, and I have downloaded the Windows 11 25H2 English International version from the Microsoft's official site. I will leave the link to both of this in the description of this video. You can get it from there. And now I have this Sony's old pen drive with me here, 16 gigs, and I'm just going to insert this to my laptop, and I'm going to make this a bootable media using Rufus. So you can see it's detected here, and now I'll double click on Rufus. Yes. And actually this device, this Sony pen drive, used to have the Open Media Vault and Proxmox, which I have installed in NAS. And if you want to see how I installed that and everything, then I have created a day by day shot of that. So please subscribe to my channel and you can access those over there, and you can also stay in touch with my NAS progress. Okay, so now it has opened. So multiple partitions of the 16 gigs. ISO image I can select. Okay, I'm just selecting the image here. Yes. So it will be in downloads, Windows 11, and this one open. So it automatically took this Windows 11 25H2, and target system is UEFI. Okay, there's an update. Let's download this also. Or let's cancel this. I will again need to open GPT is the newer one. Okay, NBR was the old one, so we are going to use GPT only to make this. UEFI is fine, and I'll just click on start. So remove requirement for 4 gigs. So this all you can keep, because you know Windows has these requirements. So here they are going to basically skip those things if you want, and yeah, I'll keep this. Local account I don't need. Regional options I will set it up. I might disable data collection. Yeah. Automatic device encryption I don't need this. Yeah, I think this much is fine. And you can again select options based on what you want. And I'll just click on OK. Okay, this is going to format my pen drive. It's fine. Okay. See, the formatting has started, and this is going to take some time. Okay. So let's fast forward to when this is done. So now Rufus has done its job successfully, and here is the drive. And now I need to just make sure that we are able to select the proper sources here, basically which version I need to install. So what I will do, I'll go over here, go to sources, just double click, and the source is opened. And now I'll go back here, and this is the ei.cfg file that I need to paste it. And to create this file, I have just created a new text document, and this is what I have put: the channel default VL and 0. and I'll leave this in the description of the video so you can check out there, and you can just copy paste in a text file and then just save it as ei.cfg file. Okay, and then I'll just copy this from here, copy, and go to sources, and here I'll just paste it. And that's it. Now I'll just go back, double click on setup.exe. Yes. And here the installation has started. Okay, I'll just uncheck this. Change how setup downloads updates. So this I'll not download the updates right now. This I'll do at the very end. Now next. Okay, you have to accept this. See, I'm doing a clean install, so I'll select nothing. And anyways, for me, the above two options are disabled due to that cloning, and there was some issues with that cloning and the language. So I have no other option but to go with nothing and do a clean install. So I'll click on next, and yes. Okay, it's ready to install. And here, see, I had kept that ei.cfg file there, so I automatically got the Windows 11 Pro over here. And install. Now this is going to take its own sweet time to install. Okay, so this took around 40 minutes and a couple of restarts, and now we are at this welcome screen of Windows 11. And now I just need to select the country. Maybe I can use the mouse. Okay, mouse is working. Earlier I remember mouse doesn't used to work during installation, but again that was long back. Yeah, so I got India, yes. And this I will select US International. No other layout as of now. Again, this is going to take some time. Okay, so that's completed, and now I can just name this, and as usual I will again name it the same, that's desktop X. Again, no underscores. So this process is going to go in this way only, like it's going to follow like an installer, asking stuff when and as and when required. Okay, so here I'm going to use the personal Microsoft account. So I'll select this and click on next. So now the update has started, and again this is going to take a lot of time. And okay, we have an option to select update later as well, but since I have some time right now, so I thought let's get done with the updates as well in this one go only. Okay, so finally we will just sign into the Microsoft account. And I'm going to use this to sign in easily. Next step is the privacy settings, so I need to disable everything for now. And then click on accept. Okay, so this one is interesting. This I'm seeing for the first time. We are also having an option to restore from a PC. Let's try this. I'm not sure if I will be able to restore right now because the same PC I'm just upgrading. So let's see. Next, open Windows backup from your taskbar. Select backup. Return to the screen. Okay, so this is something which I don't have. I don't have any backup right now with me. So I'll just set it as a new PC and let's see what happens. Okay, so here now we have the option to select what we are going to use the PC again. We can skip this, or if you want, we can select as well. So let's just skip it for now. Because anyways, the apps and all we are going to install later on. And then we have this option to select the phone and everything here only. So let's do everything in one go. Again, we can skip it also, but I don't want to do this again. So I'm just showing everything here only. So again, we'll scan the QR code and proceed. Okay, so here I have set up the phone link as well. Just we have to scan the QR code and then the steps would show up on the phone. So it's pretty straightforward. And now next we have this 365 Office. Okay, so this again, I have one developer license of Microsoft, so that I will be using future, but right now we don't have an option to skip. So just click on next and let's see. And here we go. So we have our Windows setup now completely. And if I go to settings, system, about, so here you can see Windows 11 Pro 25H2, the latest one. I got it finally, and I can confirm it's the latest one. Looking at this charging icons, the new ones. The earlier one had the old ones. So yeah, so this was pretty much it, and yeah, it took me around, let me see, it's 8:45. Okay, so it took me around 2.5 hours for this entire process to download everything and then start with the roughers, create files, install, updates, everything. For the entire process, it took around 2.5 hours for me. Okay, and this was the entire process. And do let me know if you need any help while installing it on your PC. You can just post it down in the comments below. And if this video helped you in any way, do like this video and subscribe to my channel for more such content. Thanks for watching and see you next time.